Hey boys and girls, this activity is going to be working on describing events in a story. So hopefully you have read this story called Lemonade in Winter, and I picked a special event that I would like us to describe in this story. So this part, here's the book pages for us to look at. And if you're asking, what's the major event we're going to be describing on this one, it's going to be where they're getting their supplies to have a lemonade stand. So I'm going to go ahead and read this page of the book. It says, Pauline and John collect quarters. They empty piggy banks and search pockets. Each time you get 4 quarters, that's $1, says Pauline. 4 quarters, that's money, says John. So if I was to describe this event and think about the major parts of this page, I would say first, they have to collect quarters. Next, they empty their piggy banks and search their pockets and the couch. This is where I found that they collect the quarters. I see it right here in the text, but I can also see it right here in the picture, the illustration. This is where I found that they empty their piggy banks and search their pockets. Again, it's here in the text, and I can also see them searching in this picture and this picture. So it's really important that we use both the text and the illustrations when we're describing events. Do you also see how my first and next events also are still all about how they're going to be getting supplies for their lemonade stand? They had to find their money first, so that was the first part. I even used first and next for my events. Here's the next page. Pauline and John at the corner store in hats and mittens. 4 lemons cost $1. 4 limes cost $1 too. $2 for sugar, $2 for cups. Hey, we have 24 quarters. That's $6. Pauline tells John as she counts the money. And they run through the bitter air with a large paper bag. Mom says nobody will be on the street. Dad says nobody will want cold drinks. But Pauline and John are too busy to hear. So, what's the major event we're still describing? We're still talking about how they had to get supplies to have their lemonade stand. So I could say, then they go to the store and buy lemons, limes, sugar, and cups. Here is where I found the lemons, the limes, the sugar, and the cups. So I used these details and put it into my own sentence, that then they go to the store and buy lemons, limes, sugar, and cups. I'm still describing how they got their supplies for the lemonade stand. And last, they run home with their bags to make the lemonade. So, if I put all my details together, first, next, then, and last, they all describe the event of getting supplies to make the lemonade stand. I used 4 different pages, and I put them in order using first, next, then, last. Now, I didn't use the whole book because these were the pages that described getting supplies to make the lemonade stand. First, they had to collect the quarters. Next, they empty their piggy banks, search their pockets and the couch. Then they have to go to the store and buy lemons, limes, sugar, and cups. And last, they run home with their bags to make the lemonade. All right, now it's your turn. Are you ready to hear what event that you're going to be describing? Drum roll, please. The lemonade stand. We had a lot of pages that talked about the lemonade stand, and we are going to practice describing them. So, again, I can describe events in a story. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the page. An empty street, Pauline thinks. Maybe we should advertise. So shouting wildly both together, lemon, lemon, lime, lemon, limeade, lemon, lemon, lime, lemon, limeade. All that it will cost you, 50 cents a cup. All that it will cost you, 50 cents a cup. So remember, we're still describing how they had their lemonade stand. So let's think, what did they do on this page? First, they advertised. They shouted a song. Here's where I found in the text that they should advertise. And here's where I found that they were shouting loudly. I can also see that here in my illustration. Back to this part of our lemonade stand. After that, an empty street, and Pauline thinks, maybe we need entertainment. I can cartwheel. John leaps up. Good idea, she tells him, and I'll drum. So let's see, how would we describe the lemonade stand on this page? Let's see, next, they make entertainment, and they do cartwheels and drum. Here's where I found that they had entertainment, and here is where I found that she was going to do the drumming. I can also see that here in my illustration. Let's keep going and describing the lemonade stand. But after that, an empty street, and Pauline thinks, maybe I need to have a sale. So how would we describe the lemonade stand on this page? We can say, then they have a sale, and they lower the price to 25 cents. Here's where I found that they have a sale. I can also look here at their sign. They crossed out 50 and put 25 cents a cup. And the last page about the lemonade stand, it says right here, but after that, another empty street, and Pauline thinks, maybe we need decorations. So last, they make decorations and decorate their stand. Here's where I found that they need to make decorations. And here I can see all the cool things that they decorated on their stand. Look at these lights. That's a pretty cool lemonade stand. So what we just did was described together the lemonade stand major event. These were all pages of things that they did to their lemonade stand. First, they advertised and shouted songs. Next, they made entertainment and did cartwheels and drumming. Then they had a sale and lowered the price to 25 cents. And last, they made decorations and decorated their stand. Good job, boys and girls, describing major events.